In this short lesson, I'm going to show you a fantastic tip for changing the speed of any clip in your sequence without changing the clip's duration. Select a clip in the timeline, then bring up the speed dialog by pressing Command J on your keyboard. In the percent field, enter a new speed. Here I'm entering a value of 50%. Press Return to apply the speed change. In the timeline, you can see that the speed change has affected both the clip's duration and the total duration of the sequence. Because the clip now plays 50% slower, it must logically follow that the clip's duration must increase by 50%. In order to make more room for the new duration, Final Cut simply moves all clips to the right of the speed adjusted clip down the timeline. So let's look at a way you can do the same thing, but without affecting the clip's duration. I'll undo that last step before I continue. A common approach to this problem is to place your playhead at the first frame of the clip you want to speed change, then do a match frame by pressing F on your keyboard. What is a match frame, you ask? It's simply a command that locates the original clip in the browser, then loads it into the viewer and places the playhead at the exact frame as the playhead in the timeline, hence the term match frame. Now you apply the speed change to the clip in the viewer, then edit it back into the sequence. Make sure the viewer is active, then call up the speed dialog and enter your speed change. Now drag the clip to the canvas and choose Replace. Because the playhead is at the exact frame in both the viewer and the timeline, the speed adjusted clip in the viewer replaces the non-speed adjusted clip in the timeline. If you look at the clip in the timeline, the speed has been changed to 50%. But the duration has not changed at all. Now you may think that this is very helpful, but there's still an even better way to do this. As you can see, the italicized timecode in the in and out columns tells you the clip is not running at 100%. Double-click the clip, then open the speed dialog, and you can see that the 50% speed change is now stored with the browser clip. This may not seem like a problem until you later decide that you want to edit this clip in your sequence somewhere else. You may forget that the clip is now running at 50%, and then each time you use it, the clip will be edited with the 50% speed. So let's look at one more way we can do this that will not alter the browser's clip speed, yet achieve the same results. Again, I'll undo those last few steps. Move your timeline playhead to the first frame of the clip you want to speed change. From the View menu, choose Match Frame Source File. By choosing Source File, you are still match framing the clip. However, unlike a normal match frame that references the browser clip, this command actually references the original media. In other words, the clip that is now in the viewer has no relationship to anything in the browser. It is completely independent of any browser clip. Call up the speed dialog and enter your speed change, and replace the clip in the timeline. If you look in the browser, you will see that the timecode is not italicized, indicating it is running at 100%. If you look in the timeline, you'll see that the clip's duration has not been affected. So this is really the best of all possible worlds. You get a speed change that does not affect the sequence duration and does not affect any clips in the browser. Now that is helpful. Thanks for watching.